Hi faves, welcome to another cooking video. Today we're going to be making this sumptuous Port Harcourt style boli and fish. I hope you're ready. These are the ingredients we're going to be using. I'm going to be using some yam, some onions, some palm oil, some crayfish, seasoning powder and salt, some blended pepper and tomatoes, already seasoned fish. I'll show you how I season this fish in a bit, and then some plantain. Okay, so for seasoning the fish, I just patted, of course washed, cleaned up, patted dry, and then went on to adding the seasonings that I was going to be using. This is just fish seasoning, already blended fish seasoning. I'm using some ginger, I'm also using some garlic, and then some pepper flakes. Of course, we're Nigerians and we need to put away. I love to incorporate pepper. I love this pepper flakes a lot because it also comes with its own, texture and flavor. And then some seasoning cubes. And then I went in with some fish oil. And the star or the secret of this fish is the palm oil that you put on it. I noticed that every time I visited Port Harcourt, their fish always tasted really nice, and it never really sticks to the griller or the pan. And I'd asked one of the sellers once, and she told me that the secret was using palm oil, and so I decided to incorporate the same secret. I've been doing this for a while, and it always comes out really, really nice. So please make sure you go for it. Okay, use palm oil. Those were the seasonings that I used, that I felt like I just needed to show you. Make sure you get Old Bay or any other fish seasoning. Really, Old Bay is just some seasoning, seafood seasoning that I love to use when I'm making fish or prawns or any other seafood. And then for the plantain, I went on to just make incisions so that it cooks on the inside. And I just sprinkled some salt and then an additional palm oil on this, because why not? If you put palm oil on the fish, you can imagine not putting it on the plantain. Of course, everything will just come out tasting really good, and the texture and the look, of course, matters. Okay, rub all of this in, make sure you massage properly. Put this in the oven for about 20 to 30 minutes at you can decide the temperature you want to use depending on how hot your oven is. But I set mine at 250 degrees. Okay, and then this is me just putting the fish up on the rack, making sure that there's enough space for the fish to grill. Don't put it too packed. Of course, because of the oil, it will not stick, but you don't want it too packed, just so that at least it dries up evenly. Okay, and then I put the yam on the side as well, and then the plantain was just going to be going on the plain side. I lined my rack with foil paper for the fish and the yam part. You could leave it bare really if you want. I just chose to line it for reasons best known to me. And then I put this in, like I said, for 25 minutes, and then while that was grilling in the oven, I decided to start up with my sauce. Every time I see my pot, this particular pot, I know it's time for boli and fish, and it's like a staple Sunday dinner in my house. Okay, so I'm always very excited to make it every weekend. In the pot, I just put my palm oil. There's really no need to bleach. Put the palm oil, put my onions, and then this is just me going in with my tomato and pepper mix. Here you just really have tomato, pepper, tatashe, and some onions. And then I went in with the rest of my seasoning, being the crayfish, the seasoning powder, as well as some salt. Give that a good mix and let it fry all together for about 10 minutes. It doesn't have to get to 10 minutes. If you're cooking on low heat, 10. If you're cooking on high heat, about 5 to 7 minutes. And after 25 minutes of grilling my fish and my yam and plantain, this was what it came out as. Because the plantain was super soft, of course it was bound to darken on some side, but the meal was all around yummy. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope to see you in my next video. Please like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, bye.